States as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if we find a way to win. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Georgia's offense will go to work first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Zings it complete to the right. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Dogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off play action. Fires to the middle. It's caught. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football. Early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a... for the visiting team.
The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first. Second and 9. Back to throw, it's Reed. They've got the screen set up. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Got his man quickly. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The Tigers are on the move. Running to the left. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got to
turning it on. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Give to the back. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff to the single running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Card in the backfield. It's Lee. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Good right down the boulevard. And that's going to give us a tie ball game here in the 1st.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Nolan. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. If they seeded the playoff today, these guys are in, but we know they're not content with that. They want so much more, David.
Well, they do, and this squad has been building and trying to get to the point where they can get to the playoff and be a national champion.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line's going to have to play a lot better here.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. It's complete on the right side. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeps it on the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. If you don't convert on this 4th down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. Hauls it in. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Made a defender miss. Touchdown Tigers. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Nolan. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. After not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Frazier. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Grab near the sticks. It's Barber. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. Offense in a bunch formation. They're going back to the ground. There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Georgia going back to work with another 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Grabbed over the middle. It's White. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the lone running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Might be changing the route. Off-play action on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Now the play fake. It's complete to the left. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a 1st down. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll give it to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Quickly complete. He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. And the Tigers with the 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. On 1st and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater. Snagged out of the air. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
And he tacks on the extra point.
Missouri, 17, Georgia.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've had a couple of drives bogged down, had to settle for field goals, and now they'll try to get it into the end zone this time. Looking to throw on 1st down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Abraham. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Nolan. Using the quick game. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got his man in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Georgia sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, he's got some space. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. What a job out front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Reed. Gets it out fast. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Gonna run it. It's Lee. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll give it to him again. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. Setting up the screen. On the Houdini-like moves, get it to the 22. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Quickly complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Oh, they block it! To throw, it's Nolan. Pocket breaking down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Georgia lining up to punt it away. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Fires to the big fella. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. He'll keep it himself. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message they'll have to carry into halftime. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes the grab. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Across the 45. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's... time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Reed. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. So Missouri will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Punt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Georgia sends out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Got the quick pass. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Coates. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Missouri comes to the line with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows,
Breaks into the open. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Caught near the sticks. It's Madison. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Long drive here. Play number 12 coming up for this offense. Complete. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7th. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. If they have any chance in the world, this defense has to... Looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri! They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Nolan. Working the middle, it's complete. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's White. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. And the Dogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Looking to throw for it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Turning it on. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. 8th play of the drive coming up. Looking to throw again. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their 1st pick of the game. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. It'll be a draw. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just that completion. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The kick is on its way. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple of possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needs a few more chain links to move the sticks.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. He's got it and still on his feet. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Going to sling it on second down. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll run for it on third and short.
And this is a no-brainer. It's fourth down. We're down multiple possessions. We got to make this happen. We got to get the first down. We can't be worried about the clock. Then we got to go fast, work the sidelines to the best of our advantage to save as much clock so we can get multiple scores.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Touchdown, Dogs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical fourth down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. Two dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on fourth down.
Missouri has the offense gets ready to go on the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David, if they can add... There he goes! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Going to run it. It's Coates. He's got enough for a Missouri first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Madison. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And the quarterback takes a knee. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game.